Hey guys, it's Evie here and welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, welcome. I hope you decide to stick around and subscribe. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about why rest and recovery is important for your progress, what overtraining syndrome is, and rest day guilt. So if you are interested into learning about these things, just make sure you keep on watching. We are going to begin with rest and recovery. A rest day is when a person takes a day off from their workout routine. Rest days should be a part of your program and can help your body repair and recover. Without giving your body a chance to recover, you can hinder your performance or cause injury, which can affect your progress. Without giving your body a chance to recover, you can cause injury, thus hindering your overall performance, which can affect your long-term fitness goals. I'm now going to go into detail on why rest and recovery is important and the positive effects it has on your body. Number one is that it helps your muscles repair and grow. During exercise, muscles experience micro tears and rest allows these muscles to repair and build. This leads to muscle growth and increased strength. Number two is injury prevention. Continuous stress on your muscles, tendons, ligaments, and joints can increase the risk of injury. With adequate rest, you are able to decrease that risk. Number three is energy restoration. When you exercise, it depletes glycogen stores and causes small amounts of fatigue. By resting, your body can replenish energy stores and restore optimal hormonal balance. Number four is improvement in performance. When you are well rested, you are able to go into your next workout with more energy, mindfulness, and motivation. This will allow your body to perform better and hit those PBs that you are wanting to hit. And lastly, number five is adaptation. Did you know that your fitness gains actually occur during your recovery phase? Rest allows the body to adapt to the stress of exercise, leading to the improvement of overall health. A lot of people believe that the gains occur during your active movements, and this is because a lot of people see that pump. But the pump that you get at the end of your workout is only temporary. This is caused by increased blood flow to the muscles you are working on, which supplies them with nutrients and oxygen. So those are the 5 positive effects that I wanted to talk about. There are definitely more, but I just wanted to keep it to 5 because I didn't really want to overload with information. But we are now going to move on to overtraining syndrome. When it comes to our bodies, it is very important that we maintain homeostasis. This refers to keeping all our body systems balanced. This is crucial because homeostasis is able to keep our bodies functioning optimally. Exercise can disrupt homeostasis, so it is very important that we are listening to our bodies when it's telling us to slow down, take a break, and rest. Overtraining syndrome manifests as a diminished response due to overly intense or prolonged exercise, occurring when there isn't adequate rest and recovery. A decline in performance and various psychological and physiological symptoms will arise. This can affect a range of people from pro athletes to just beginners in the gym. Overtraining occurs when you do more training than when your body has time to recover from. Whatever form of exercise you are doing, whether that's swimming, running, or gym classes, it's possible to experience the effects of overtraining syndrome. Some of the effects of overtraining syndrome include depression, decrease in performance, insomnia, increased heart rate, and increase of blood pressure. If you have found yourself excessively exercising and have been able to spot some of the symptoms that I mentioned, you may be experiencing overtraining syndrome. But if you want to try and avoid that or stop it from getting worse, there are some simple tips that I can give you to avoid that. And that is having some yummy nutritional meals and sufficient rest and sleep. Very simple, but they will be able to help you come out of that overtraining syndrome that you may be experiencing. And now moving on to rest day guilt. Rest day guilt, I'm sure a lot of us have been there, including myself. I feel like I have suffered from overtraining syndrome as I used to go to the gym 7 days a week, sometimes twice a day, until I hurt my back and I had the worst happen for me to be like, you need to slow down and make sure that you are taking your rest days and not feel guilty about it, because I don't want to feel that pain and injury ever again. Rest days are not only good for your physical health, but your mental health as well, and they can really help you with your overall performance and injury prevention. If you find yourself experiencing rest day guilt, I'm going to go through some tips to help alleviate that feeling. Number one is understanding the importance. By understanding the importance of why rest days are important, hopefully you'll be able to take those rest days without any guilt. A lot of the times we are told something, but we don't understand the why behind it, so it kind of goes through one ear and out the other. Number two is trust the process. This is a saying that's very popular in the fitness industry, and for a good reason. Can't be constantly thinking about the destination and where you want to be, which is totally fine to think about, but not so constantly, because it can start to drain you. So we want to be able to make sure that we are thinking about where we are now and trusting that the rest days are going to be able to help you with your progress. Number three is long-term goals. Consistency over time matters more than what you do in a small amount of time. I'm always saying that short-term fixes can cause long-term problems. Missing one workout is not going to derail your entire progress. Taking an extra rest day is not going to derail your entire progress. Just like an extra workout is not going to magically give you a six-pack. It's all about consistency and patience. And number four is reframe your thinking. Don't think about how rest days can be a setback. Think about them a part of your program and how essential they are to your progress. Just like point number two, trust the process and trust that the rest day is going to be able to contribute to better performance in your next workout. It's about being that 1% better every day. Don't force yourself to put 70% into your performance if you don't have 70% in you. This is how we can cause injury, burnout, and maybe overtraining syndrome if it gets to that extreme. With all of this in mind, you can see how rest and recovery is important to your progress. If you overtrain, your performance can hinder and can overall slow down your progress, or even worse, you might have to take off more time from whatever you are doing because you need to compensate now for the overtraining that you just did. As having a balanced exercise routine is important, it is also very important to ensure that you have a balanced diet. This will include making sure you are having your three major macronutrients, being your protein, fats, and carbohydrates, as well as your micronutrients. This is going to help with muscle recovery and provide you with energy and nutrients to be able to sustain your exercise regime. And lastly, if you find yourself feeling guilty about your rest days, just remember that they are part of your routine as well, and they are going to help you with your overall performance. Because how are you going to perform your best self when you are feeling exhausted and burnt out? Alright guys, that brings me to the end of this video on why rest and recovery is important to your performance, what overtraining syndrome is, and how you can overcome rest day guilt. If you did find this helpful, please make sure you give me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. And I hope you guys are having an amazing day wherever you are, and just remember that one bad day isn't a setback and tomorrow can always be better. Bye!